Hello and welcome to my channel again. I waited a few days till the weekend, and I received a couple of items, a couple of, I guess they're called art hauls, from Blick today, and the other day I had ordered something special from Etcher that I'm really excited about opening up with you today. And then during my week, I had a meeting at the Modern Art Museum here in San Francisco and visited their gift shop and picked up a couple of little goodies there. Nothing special, just a book and a little mini doodle kit, but I'll just kind of share those with you. I don't even know if they would be available in your area. If you have a modern art museum, they might be there, or you might be able to find them if they're of interest in your local area or online. But anyway, let me go ahead and get started unboxing. I think I'm going to start with my Etcher delivery, which I've been waiting months for. I think I ordered this, well, I think I ordered it in December of last year, or maybe late November. It was something that, it's loud, that I thought would give me inspiration for daily sketching and drawing. I'm always stumped for ideas. I don't know if that happens to you. You have all this beautiful art materials and great surfaces to work on, and then it's like, okay, well, now what am I gonna make? But anyway, here we go. I'll open this up. And this is from Etcher, and they usually have such lovely items in all of their offerings. So hopefully this will be nice. It should be. I've just gotta open it up. All this bubble wrap, I have to save it. I don't need to ship anything out. Well, this is very well packed. Okay. There we go. All right. This is Laminated or Laminated edition. I really don't know how they pronounce that. In Spanish, it would be Llamated, because double L is like a ya. But I don't know. Watercolor moments for the making. And this is watercolor sketchbook, watercolor paper, greeting cards, and a desk calendar. And it says, carve out moments for your own creative expression. A gentle, wellness-focused set filled with positive affirmations and low-pressure inspiration. Perfect for easing into intuitive abstract painting with Jocelyn Benford. So Jocelyn Benford is an artist I actually follow on Instagram, and I love her stuff. It's inspired some things I've done in my sketchbooks on occasion. And it's, you know, we have so many beautiful colors and watercolors, and often it's like, well, what am I going to make with this? But with these, with her abstract designs, it lends itself to being able to use just a variety of colors and expression, and you can trial and error things. And so let's open this up. So this is really exciting. This is a beautiful box, lovely box. And here are greeting cards. Now, are these greeting cards with her designs, or are they for us to make greeting cards? Let's see what this is. I think these are greeting cards we would send out. Gaza uses inspiration to do our own versions of her designs. Yeah, so yeah, they're all so there's 4 different designs and 2 different designs, 4 cards, and 4 envelopes. So these are for you to use to send to people. And the quality is excellent. Paper's thick, the envelopes are beautiful. And so these are Jocelyn Benford's greeting cards. If I could get this envelope back in, that'd be great. Okay, put this back. And we have watercolor paper here. How many sheets? This is 300 GSM, 100% cotton, cold press. Not a lot of sheets. Oh, but the paper is very nice. It's thick. It's like cardstock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I said 5 or 6. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 sheets of this. I don't think I'm going to demo this paper right now, unless I'm inspired to do one of these designs, which maybe I'll do. Let's see how much time I have, because I don't remember what's in my Blick order. There's a lot of things in there. I may not have time to do a demo because it could take a long time, and then the video would be super, super long. Okay, and this is her design here. Very nice. So she does a lot with mixed media. It looks like watercolor, some gold. Sometimes she uses gold leaf, ink pen. I really love her designs. And it looks like here there is a 90-day free subscription to Etcher Studio. So you would scan this QR code and then you could see what the Etcher Studio offers. Oops, here is, ouch. Okay, this is a desk calendar. And for me, I think this desk calendar will just be daily. If there's a design for each, let's see what we've got going on. Nope. So this is for me to make my own desk calendar. So I would do my own drawing or painting here for January. This is nice. Yeah, I like this. This would fit on my desk. Okay, so I better get busy. We're almost at the end of January. I have to do February. And okay, got that. And then we have here, I think is a sketchbook or something. Let's see what's... This looks like a sketchbook to me with a beautiful design on the front cover. I should be using this cutter. This makes more sense, right? Oh, I love the feel of the cover. It's very, it's like, almost feels like leather. It's super soft. It's really nice. This is a sketchbook with really beautiful paper. I've never had anything from Etcher that isn't really beautiful and very high quality. I wonder what kind of paper this is, but it's, I don't know if it's Arches or if it's Fabriano, but it is a really nice paper in a beautiful sketchbook. Okay, so this was my little gift to myself for the new year. Daily inspiration, monthly inspiration. Okay, I will put this to the side. And now let's see what I ordered from Blick. Okay, some more colored pencils. I'm going to put my glasses on so I can read what they are. Okay, some more of the Holbein. Holbein has a lot of really nice pastel colors that the other brands do not have. So I did like the Holbein pencils I ordered, so I got a few more. Ooh. And I have a luminance in here too. So these down in the trash. This goes to recycling. And I have some paints in here too. So let's see what I have. Okay, Holbein tubes. I think they were from their granulating bird set, and then maybe one that wasn't in the bird set that I wanted in a bigger size. Because the ones in that set were very small, and when there's just the tubes are so little, I'm afraid to use them, but I really think I will use these colors, or this color, leaf green. Interesting. Okay, so I ordered leaf green. That is not a granulating color, I don't think. No, but I think that's a green that I needed. And this is watercolor. Okay. And then here, I think I ordered some more of the gouache. Did I? From Sennelier. Colors that I didn't order last time, things that were missing. So, an English blue, well, it's Bonnard blue, olive green, and indigo gouache. And, okay. And a Naples yellow light, a Perylene black, and a Van Dyke brown. So I will swatch all these for you. And then I have another Holbein pencil. So I can do a little bit of swatching. All right, let me get my swatching book out. The sketchbook has turned out to be quite a good thing for me to swatch in, because the paper, the feel of it, the quality is really good. It is very thin, so it's not expensive paper, but it shows the texture of the paint very nicely. I mean, if it gets too wet, it does buckle. So because it's very thin. Anyway, so let us start here. I think I'll start with some watercolor. I thought I ordered the Eurasian, what kind of blue was it? It was a really cool blue that I really liked. in the Holbein set that I got. Let me get my little box out and pull it open. You're going to hear noises in the background. As soon as I film, my daughter says, oh, I got to go make coffee. That's her cue to go to the kitchen. So, and I'm in a breakfast room, which is right next to the kitchen. All right, so it's I love this shoebill blue gray. Now, I held off buying the larger size, actually, I think, is because they're kind of expensive. I'm hoping that the prices come down because these are new. It's a new set, so maybe that's why they're higher in prices, or maybe due to the tariffs. I don't know. I don't have trouble getting Holbein here in the U.S. I can't order Holbein from Jackson's because they're not allowed to ship. For some reason, if I'm in the U.S., I can't order Holbein on Jackson's. Otherwise, I probably would have gotten this. Oh, and also, Jackson's, I don't think, they don't carry this gouache from Sennelier, at least not yet. So there was a reason I went to Blick. Prefer Jackson's if I'm ordering online, and I do order online because a lot of even if I go to the local stores, it is a little more expensive. Some of these independent art stores, and it's understandable, and I don't mind paying a little extra to support my local business, but very often they just don't have the products that I'm looking for when I'm there, so I have I can cast a wider net if I'm looking online, but I do both. I try. All right, I think I will do the gouache first, and okay. This is leaf green. This is a watercolor. This is Holbein leaf green. And you'd be surprised, some of these lighter greens, normally you would think, okay, I like darker greens, but these lighter greens are super useful and they can be quite lovely. And this is one of them. Holbein leaf green, and it is pigments PY154 and PG7. And let's see what else it says on here. It has a 3 for light fastness, so I believe that's their highest rating for light fastness. They have their own rating system. Okay, should I do the water test? Why not? Let's go for it. Throw some water down. Yeah, it's pretty. It's a pretty color. And it does spread. So it's, I like it. I like this color a lot, actually. I think I'll use it a lot in my botanicals for sure, and for landscape. Okay, 1 second. Someone's gonna close the door. Okay, there we go. All right, just bear with me. All right, it's okay. There's noises. We live with people. It's not a problem. I'm blessed to have a family for sure. So next is the gouache. So let's try the blue indigo. And how do I want to do this? I will swatch and then I will write it down. So I'm going to go here. And they do list the pigments and the light fastness. Light fastness 1, let's see what this means. Black's not rated. I wonder why. Light fastness 1. I guess light fastness 1 is good in this medium. The not rated black, Perylene black, they don't rate this one. Okay, so let's go for the swatching. Now this is gouache. Ooh, I like this. This is pretty. It's almost like watercolor for me. I'm very partial to watercolor as opposed to gouache, and I am going to try and do more with gouache. I started a painting the other day with gouache in a sketchbook, and I just kind of stopped because I was like, I'm not having fun with this. So I know I have to go back and I can make it look good, because the thing with gouache is you can really put out beautiful work. It works often kind of like oil. You can paint over things. You can go dark. You go dark to light. Anyway, so in that respect, it is easier to use. So this is indigo. Oh, interesting. I just kind of messed up my Sharpie pen. There we go. Indigo, and it is PB 29, PBK 9, and PB 15.3, and light fastness 1. And let me put up here, these are Sennelier gouache. Arrow down. Okay, this is Holbein watercolor. All right. You know, I think so far from the gouache, because I did a test, I believe. Oh, I got these other Sui gouaches the other day. I swatched those out for myself. Did I? I didn't swatch on that. I swatched out the Sennelier gouaches that I got the other day already. But I think so far this is my favorite color of the ones that I did. So. This is Van Dyke Brown. That's a nice brown. And the pigment is PR 101 and PBK 11. These are nice. Yeah. Actually, I the other day I was using, what kind of gouache? I was doing a mixture. I was using some from the Sennelier and some, what other ones I had on hand? Schminke, I think. Let's see what this is. Oh, I tried this. This is actually their student grade, but I like this color. It's a Schminke Academy gouache, and it's in sand, and I got it in the big size. And I also got a permanent white in the large size in this. And I like these. This one is Holbein, and this one is Schminke. And because we use so much white when you're working in gouache. And I do like Holbein gouache a lot. I have a lot of nice things. I just need to use them more. I need like a full-time art job. That's what I need. Okay, and the next color I am going to swatch is olive green. I don't think I got a green this last time the first time I purchased these. So I'm saving them in this little container for now. I don't think I got a green. I would say I can probably, with the colors I have now, probably do whatever I want. I have a nickel yellow, I have reds, I have the blues, and now I have the green. I was missing the green and the brown that I wanted for sure. I have burnt sienna. Okay, so I will attempt to create something with gouache that I like, that I can show you. All right, so this is olive green, and this is what I didn't have. I didn't have an earthy green warm green, I don't think, in the other ones. I have to find that swatch sheet where I swatched it. I use different books often for different things, so it's a great green. Great. And the pigment is PY 83, PG 36, PR 101, and PG 15. Wow, they put a lot of different pigments in these. PB, wait a minute. Oh, it's PB, not PG. PB 15.3. Okay. The next one is, I'm going to find one that doesn't have as many pigments. Okay. This one is Bonnard Blue. It's okay. It says Blue Anglais, Bonnard Blue, English Blue, English Blau, and Azul Inglés. So basically, Bonnard Blue is English blue, but in English they call it Bonnard. I don't know why, but anyway. And the pigment on this is PB36, and that is it for that. And let's see what this English blue looks like. Ooh, nice. It's almost like a cerulean. tear this out so I can keep going. Okay. The next one is Naples Yellow. And I had a yellow from before, but it was much brighter. Or what was it? It was kind of like, just didn't, I needed a yellow that was a little more muted, I think, or something. There was a reason I got two yellows. I have to find it. Let's see why. This yellow was a nickel yellow. I think it was really bright. Yeah, that's why I got that one. So, it's creamy and pretty, like butter. It's like a buttercream color. I like using lighter yellows sometimes instead of white to lighten things, because then it's, yeah, it's nice. It doesn't get as chalky, and it gives a warmer color. So like I used warm white. There's a Michael Harding color in oils that I use all the time, and it's tin yellow. Let me see what it's called. It's my favorite. I know there's lead in it, so yeah. It's called Lead Tin Yellow Light, and I use this a lot in place of white when I'm lighting things, especially in landscapes. Okay, and I think that this Naples could work that way too. All right, and the pigment here is, oh, this pen is kind of crazy. This is wanting to come out. Naples Yellow Light. And this is, okay, a mouthful. PW6, PY 184, PY 74, PY 83, and that is that. So all of these are Lightfast rated 1. The only one that is not is this Perylene Black, which I'll do last. Oh no. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and swatch out this nickel yellow next to this one to see what the difference might be. I mean, I did get raw sienna and yellow ochre in my previous order. I don't think I have the yellow I really want yet. Oh, there's like color in here. That's interesting. There's like black or something on this brush. So it's kind of messed up the color. Let's go back, do it again. I think it's actually was on the tube. Okay. All right, let me just write down what this is. Nickel yellow. But this is warmer, and I would have thought that, well, this is an azo yellow. That's probably why. So if I had the azo yellow, it would probably be brighter or warmer. Okay, this is nickel yellow. and it is PY53. If somebody wants to comment what PY53 is, then I'll understand why this, yeah, it doesn't look like the nickel azo. I like nickel. It's a favorite yellow I have from, I think it's Daniel Smith, and I think it's nickel azo yellow or something. The name is escaping me right now. Okay, the last gouache is a Perylene Black. And Perylene's very dark and multi-dimensional, and I do like Perylenes. So I thought I would try a Perylene Black and see what we come up with. Clean my brush out here. Oh, there's a green undertone. Oh, nice. Got grayish green undertone in this. I don't know if you could see that. But it's really a good black here. This is Perylene Black. And that is PBK 32. And it's not rated light fast NR. Okay. So there you have it for the gouache and the one watercolor that I got. And now I'm going to get another piece of paper to do my, I'll use this Art Creations multimedia sketchbook to do the swatching of my pencils. Oh, these were, I just got these from Amazon. I saw them reviewed on YouTube, and the person reviewing them liked them, so I thought I'd try them out. Definitely didn't need them. Don't know how much I'll use them. The tubes are small. Like I said, when I see really small tubes, I get intimidated not to use them because I don't want to waste them. But I got to get over that. So these are little swatch tubes of a Sui, S-U-I, gouache. And these are the colors that I have in this brand. And then, so they came in the little tubes, and then I had gotten some of the larger tubes. They come in sets of two, like two complementary colors, and these are larger tubes. And this one's called Latte. That's this color here. I mean, they're pretty. Okay. On to pencils. Oh, and then I broke down and I ordered, they had a really good deal, like a closeout deal. I've never ordered Prismacolor pencils, and they kind of got a bad rap when they were bought, I think, by another company, or they started getting manufactured in Mexico. So I think there were some quality issues, but I had enough people that I would see, like professional artists, that liked a lot of the Prismacolor colors. And since it was such a good deal for a very large set of Prismacolors, I decided to go ahead and buy it. and I swatched them all out. There was probably, what, I think there were 100 and some odd colors in that set, a lot. And it took a while to do. They're good, yeah. I haven't had any complaints yet. I haven't really used them yet, other than swatching. I did like a couple colors I bought loose. I had bought a French gray, I think it was, and I think it was dark umber and an espresso, or was it the warm gray? Anyway, I think I got a gray and this espresso, and I really liked the espresso, so that kind of convinced me to try it and they are a good quality pencil. They're not as great as like some of the other ones I have, but I think each pencil has its special qualities, and I don't know why I just put that book away. Oh my goodness, I'm on autopilot today. All right. Let's see what color this is. Now these are Holbein. Let me start with the one Caran d'Ache I have, Luminance, and this one is Raw Sienna. And I will swatch that on this side of the paper. Really nice, beautiful color. It's a really nice raw sienna. I might already have it. I don't know. I think I got it because I use it a lot. Pen. Caran d'Ache, Luminance, Raw Sienna. These earth colors are underrated, in my opinion. Yeah. All right. Now on to the next. I'm going to do Holbein here. Pencils. And let's start with the smoke blue. I'll tell you one thing, when you put these down, they're super creamy and nice and soft and nicely pigmented. And let's see, this is a 2 for light fastness, so I think their 3 is the best. This one is good. Probably the other 3s are probably excellent. So this is smoke blue. I mean, I'm wondering, like, if you frame something with like a glass that has UV protection and it's not in direct sunlight, I wonder how much the light fastness really matters in some of these things, as long as you would not hang something up in direct sunlight and you had it protected. I know I mostly, of course, do pencil in my sketchbook, so it really doesn't matter. I haven't sold anything that I've done with pencil. Although I did do a doggy diner picture the other day. I can show you guys. That was fun. That was a fun one. A little baby one. And I had a friend. She's like, I want to buy it. I'm like, oh, it's just a little thing in a brick craft sketchbook. Just thin paper. I really couldn't sell this. I'd have to rip it out of my book and give it to her. But I can just do another one. Better paper, bigger. But Doggy Diner gives us a lot of memories if you grew up here in San Francisco. It's an icon. Yeah, so. All right, next is Peach, and Peach only has 1 star for light fastness. That doesn't bode well for a light fastness rating unless I have it backwards. I think I looked this up last time, and I can post, and I think I posted it under the description of my video, what the light fastness means on the pencils and paints for Holbein, but I don't remember. So this is Peach, and this is 1 star, and then this is 2 stars. And here we have Ash Rose. Ooh, pretty. I really love these colors. My gosh, they're muted. They're gorgeous. Yeah, Holbein does a great job with their more pastel and muted colors. And I have yet to see them in any of the other brands to this degree. I'm not saying that they don't have some in some of the other brands, but I think that these Japanese paints and colors, they do have a really nice range of muted, more pastel colors. And this one is Ash Rose. Oops. And this is 2 stars. And the next one is Sea Fog. If you guys have ideas of what I could paint with some of these more pastel and muted colors, I love ideas. Sometimes my imagination has left the building, and I sit there wondering, what am I going to paint? What can I make with these colors? And so ultimately I just don't. So I would love suggestions or ideas. I'm not saying I would be able to execute all of those, but I could try. Sea Fog is 2 stars. Oh, and my new kind of obsession, not really obsession, but I found this, I think it's called Zendangle or Zendoodles, but just to sit in front of the TV and just to zone out and to do these, I just love them. I mean, I just started doing them this week, and I'm having so much fun with them. I posted a couple of pictures on my Instagram of them. They're not great, but they're very meditative, and I think that it's a nice practice. Okay, salmon pink. I probably could use these pencils for some of those, even though most people I think use markers for their Zendangles. This is a beautiful salmon pink. Look at this, guys. This is pretty. And salmon pink is, how many stars? 1, sad. Boo-hoo. I don't know. Okay. And coral. Coral is 2 stars. Oh. Look how pretty these are. I mean, I like them. Especially as we come into spring. We can do a bunch of Easter eggs. What's that? Yeah. Coral. Two stars. And we have here lavender blue, and lavender blue is 3 stars. Okay. 3 stars. And last but not least, we have here Jasper Green. I still haven't put my Tom's pen set together yet with the ink. I just haven't had the motivation to get it out and figure it out yet. But I will. And then I will demo that fancy pen. Jasper Green. And Jasper Green is 3 stars. Okay, let me get a blender, see how they blend. Let's see, I need a colorless blender. Well, this is a colorless burnisher. Will that do it? I have these blending stumps, but they're kind of, let's try this. That lightened it a lot. But it smooths it out nicely. So these do blend easily. Let me blend 2 colors together. Let's blend something else. Smoky blue and let me try this smoky blue and the lavender blue to see how they go together. Where did my colorless burnisher go? Let me burnish this pink, this coral. And let me mix 2 of these together and see how they go. This one is coral. And we'll do the salmon pink on top. And salmon pink to the side, touching there. And we're going here, blending these together. That's coral and then salmon. Don't really know what this proves, but they do blend and they're soft. I would probably, for the most part, sharpen these up quite a bit more, and I'd probably do it with a manual because I don't want to eat up all the pencil in my electric pencil sharpener because it seems to go down pretty quick. So probably need more control with the manual one. Anyway, so these are my beautiful Holbein pencils. I really do love them. They're very nice. And oh, here's the raw sienna. Let me do a little blending with this. Of course, the luminance, very wonderful, high quality pencils. I can't really complain about these. I think obviously if you're doing detail work, the points do go down quickly. So I have been using like more harder pencils. I think the Holbein is harder than like Caran d'Ache, and definitely from the Derwent Lightfast. And then I think the Prismacolor is a little bit harder, and definitely the Polychromos. So I have a whole set of Polychromos. If you need like to do a lot of detail and you need to keep a good point, those are better for that. But if you don't mind sharpening all the time, but then you kind of eat through your pencils quickly, you can use your Caran d'Ache as well. Anyway, I will stop rambling. I will bring these back here. These are pretty dry, not 100%, but you can see these swatches. And where did the book go? And yeah, the Parylene, this always has like a greenish gray undertone, something. It's really nice. It's very, very obscure, dark black. It's almost like a stained black. There's no warmth in this. So this is not a warm black like a Mars black. And Naples light yellow, I like that actually. So I prefer this to this one. This is more of a greeny. This nickel yellow has a green tint to it. Unless I think there was something on the tube that might have put some black in there that made it green, but don't know. Anyway, this is my video for the day, my art haul. I want to thank you for joining me as always. Please, if you are happening to visit me for the first time, I am a newer channel. I am trying to grow so that I can do more of these. I'm not monetized. I'm not sponsored. I'm doing this as a hobby to because I do a lot of these kinds of unboxings and swatching. It's to help people maybe decide if they want a specific product. So before they buy it, maybe they can pick the colors that they like, or maybe they'll say, oh, these aren't as nice as I thought that they would be, or this isn't what I need. Let me keep looking. Anyway, I'm kind of providing a public service, and I really appreciate your support. Your comments, I love them. I love responding. I try to respond to all of them, if not the same day, at least within a few days. I would love it if you added notifications so you'll know when my next videos pop up. And other than that, I want to thank you for joining me, and I hope you have a wonderful week ahead. Bye-bye.